I would like to first say thank you so much, and I love to see all of your faces. Wow, there's so many of you. I heard that Europe is doing extremely well thanks to every single one of you here, yeah? I know. I absolutely adore success and having me here to share my story with you. I really hope to inspire as many people as I can because Atomy really changed my life and changed a lot of people's lives and my partner's lives as well. And today I am here to give you the background and share my story so it can hopefully, like I say, inspire you more and give you some more inspiration to move forward. So here we are. My name is Rebecca Wong, and I am from Canada. And Canada here is actually the population is quite. Can you see my screen? Hold on. Something. Hold on. Share slide. Okay. Everything's okay. So again, thank you so much for having me. I am from Canada. I've lived in Canada since 1981. I've immigrated here from Vietnam. And we all know, many of us, we leave our country, so we have better opportunities as we, move into our future. My parents actually made the leap to come to Canada, and we were part of what's called the boat people. So many people don't know, but we were refugees. So coming here was very difficult. We have no money. We were sponsored by a Christian Baptist church called the Salvation Army. So through my life here in Canada, I was given an opportunity from my parents to have a better life. And from there, Atomy is doing the same because myself, there's no way for me in my life to break out of the social ladder and to, you know, change the future of my children. I am only a high school graduate here, and I am an esthetician. I'm a hairstylist and a nail tech. So if you think about what kind of future I will have with that, it literally gives me no hope to be rich. And this is important for you to know because for myself, I took over my mom's hair salon. No matter how much I cut hair, how much clients I have, this is a very humble salon. It is a very busy salon. And I remember my mom, her friend came and he said something that stick with me. He said that, how many people are you going to cut? You only have 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. And how many hair can you cut for you to be rich? And at that time, I never thought about it, but that question really made me think about it. So even if I cut hair and make good money, my body cannot tolerate. Also, no matter how busy my salon is, my hand's gonna hurt, my feet's gonna hurt, and I don't even have time to eat. So all these things they're really eating inside of me, seeing that the economic world, it doesn't really support people, ordinary people, to have an extraordinary life. So I analyze a lot of things, and no matter where I look, it looks hopeless if I keep continuing in the financial economic system that we have currently. So my retirement is not secured. I work really hard, sweat and tears, building someone else's dreams. That's when I was an esthetician previously working. And even with my mom's salon that I took over, it was a lot of hard work and a lot of expenses. So no matter what am I going to do for the next generation? There seems to have no answer before Atomy came along. And I was doing a lot of inner work to see where my life can take me. And that is exactly when Atomy came into my life. So when I say Atomy changed my life, I really mean it, because I joined Atomy, my family, I can see a beautiful future for us. I mean, Eugene, you did an amazing job going over the compensation plan. If you see the compensation plan and how generous it is, it's almost silly that you don't do this business. And my husband, he's a realtor. And he also says if you fail in Atomy, it's really a miracle, because there's no fees. There's nothing that is an obligation, like how if you want to be an entrepreneur or a business owner, you still have a lot of expenses. And those things can keep you, under the water or just head above the water. You're always feeling like you might drown one day. But Atomy, because we don't have any obligations and risks, that gives me a lot of, comfort. So when I studied Atomy, I looked into the company, I studied Chairman's videos. It aligned with me. Atomy can really give me a balanced life. He stresses on what a balanced life can do for every one of us, can turn us ordinary people to become extraordinary people. So that made my heart beat. And I see Atomy more like a movement for humanity. And I put all my effort into sharing this message in the beginning. Definitely the products are exceptional, groundbreaking technology, definitely changed my skin and my health, and also my family's health. And so all these benefits that I'm getting from Atomy, there is no negative in sharing this company, zero negativity in sharing Atomy. So it is through our selfless, open heart, open mind, how we can envision where the company is going. That's going to give you the vision. And that's what happened to me. So Atomy has become my mission. It's something I want to do for my children. It's something I want to do for myself. So I don't go through the turmoil of wondering how my future is going to be. So for 9 years, I've reached the mastership of Royal Master, but that didn't happen in 9 years. It's 9 years now. So for me, my challenge is to really help people embrace network marketing. I have no network marketing experience, and Atomy is my first, and I know for a fact that this will also be my last. So from understanding where Atomy, what a beautiful company and opportunity that we have. Like, I believe any one of us who do their own due diligence and really dig into the depth of this company, you will also fall in love, right? That's why we're all here spending our time together and studying together online on this 1-day seminar. So I was introduced by my friend, and she literally gave me this oral care here that you see. And how it was given to me was, if you want to donate $5 to a foundation, I will give you the oral care as a gift. And I thought it was very interesting. So $5 is fine. I gave her the $5. She gave me an oral care. Never explained to me what this is and what Atomy is. But from the logo, I thought it was just some Chinese brand. And then when I opened it, the toothbrush bristles, they were gold or yellow, but I called it yellow. So I'm like, oh, it must be old. You know how we have conceptualized, quality and how we look at things. If the brand is unknown, we intend to not give it any credit. And that's exactly what I did in the beginning. I didn't look at Atomy. I just put it under my bathroom sink drawer, and left it there for a few months, until one day I happened to go to the seminar that she invited me to. And through that seminar, it kind of opened my eyes, but I asked my husband, because I trust him. He does a lot of research. I asked him to Google, what is this Atomy company? And he found two things. He said, one, they really focus on technology. He researched the Korean Atomic Energy Research Institute. So he loves companies that are advanced and forward thinking. And the second thing is he predicted back then that Asia is going to be the next growing country. And he said, oh, Korea is also going to be a very fast growing country. So he asked me, how much is it to register? And I said, 0, it's free. Then he goes, yeah, then just register. And from there, I ordered my products, and trying each product, that is what got me. The first time I brushed my teeth, it is the best feeling, the most comfortable brushing that I've ever had on my teeth. I'm not exaggerating. I was brushing my teeth 5 days or more a day. And that was never happened before. I used to don't like brushing my teeth because of the pain of the bristles. So from that experience, I said to myself, I must commit to this no matter what happened, even though I don't know anything about network company, network experience, any other companies. I just know people have a very negative stigma about network marketing. Then I just said, I'm going to commit 5 years and see where it goes. And I pretend that I just go to university for 5 years. Like I said, I was only a high school graduate. So this 5 years, I want to learn everything. I want to do as much as I can. And if I fail and didn't create any future residual income, I will be okay with it. And that's exactly what I did. I had my center when I became Diamond Master. And at the center, we focus on training and duplication. Although it looks like I know what I was doing, I can tell you, I do not know what I was doing in the beginning. I might have only 2 people, 5 people, 6 people coming. This picture is taken a lot later in the days. So I was very consistent. That's all that was. And I had a vision that kept me going. So through 2015 to 2020, I was given a lot of opportunity to grow. I was invited to speak all over the world. Like here are some. I spoke in Malaysia. I spoke in Singapore. I spoke in many places. Of course, US, all across Philippines and so many places. So through that, I just, even though I'm so afraid to be a public speaker, I just wanted to seize the moment, seize the opportunity, because I realized it is the experience of this journey that is going to make me grow as a person. So I didn't say no. Every time someone asked me, I always say yes, because I believe in synergy of united hearts. I believe that each one of us have something to offer on this Atomy platform. And because we are all talented individuals, we are able to utilize this company to leverage. And so I just became a speaker. I was never a speaker before, and I didn't take any speaking courses at all. So through the opportunity that I was given, it allowed me to grow as a person, be more confident in the delivery that I'm sharing, and to become the leader that I want to see in myself and in Atomy. And so 2022 was the year that I was promoted to the Royal Master. Thank you to all my team, to all the consumers, to even Atomy Canada and globally who have supported the journey. None of the success happens by yourself. None of the success happens. And you might think that what you're doing, nobody's paying attention. But actually, you are just the rock that is dropped into the water. You have a ripple effect that expands beyond your knowing. And you might touch people that you don't even know that you are touching. And through that expansion, that ripple effect, you're really creating. So when you are creating something, you don't know where it is going to go. Only time where it is going is when it touches the side of the soil, the pond. And from there, it will come back to you, and it will close you like a box, right? It will come back like a line, and then it will close you up like a box. Then if you feel stuck, it's because you are not creating anymore. You are now just repeating the same things. But in Atomy, You have no idea how powerful human those things are good example for everybody to see your journey. So I was very happy and overwhelmed with the experience of being promoted in that is our memorable moment for myself, and that was my husband. Recording in to try to accomplish something. And that was hard. Every mastership is hard. But once you accomplish sales master, you're like, oh, that's not so hard. Then I never can imagine myself as a Sharon Rose master. I'm like, wow, Sharon Rose. Oh, so hard. But that is the thing is we give ourselves limitations. And even though it's hard because we never done it before, just challenge ourselves. Just go out there and do it. And if you can't do it, it's okay because you learn. And I think that is the power of this company. No matter what it is that we challenge ourselves, it is the growth of learning. And the beauty of this company is right here, Leaders Club and Royal Leaders Club. It all happened in the same year. That is a miracle, isn't it? And that is during the COVID years. I'm so overwhelmed. I did facials 3 times a day before COVID. Morning, noon, and night, we have 3 sessions of demos, and there were at least 20, 30 people. Sometimes we have to tell people to leave because it was too full. Like you saw the picture of our center, it is a very humble space. So we were extremely busy. And during the COVID years, instead of shrinking, we were expanding and growing even more. And that is an accomplishment, again, not due to me. It is due to the belief in the faith, the company motto that we live by every single day, cherishing the spirit, creating the vision, following the faith, and serving in humility every single day. I used to write that motto out every night for a month, 2 months. I'm writing because I want to integrate our company motto into me and not just chanting it and saying cherish the spirit, but don't mean it. Atomy really makes us a better person if we really take what Atomy is teaching each and every one of us to be a successful person. So 2022 is when I became Royal Master. There were lots of tears during those years. If I have quit 5 years before, 2015 to 2022 is exactly 5 years. And that is when I finally achieved my financial freedom for the rest of my life and 3 generations for my children. They don't have to work for a living. They work to contribute their skills and talents to humanity and the community. I encourage them to work, but not for the purpose of making money. So that is a very comforting feeling. And what I find is important is the fact that we must be consistent, because in Atomy's course, it is up, it is down, it is all around. You have good days, bad days. You have partners that's going to really give you a headache, but at the same time, you have partners that's going to love you and be there for you. So we cannot get overwhelmed with circumstances. We have to commit to our goals, commit to our partner's success, and be consistent in what we do. And that requires a lot of planning, a lot of specific goals, and lead with examples. Lead by doing. Even though you have the will to do, you still need to put it into action. So many of us, we dream of being financially free and Imperial Master. We're calling it out every single day. But if there's no action behind, it is very difficult for you to achieve. So a dream is only a dream when you put it into action. Knowledge is only power when you use it. So all these wise philosophical words, they do apply and they do make you successful. So to become a sales master, first, we must be comfortable. We must trust our products and what we are doing. We are credible because the company is credible. Everything I share, I'm not losing credibility. I am not being blacklisted with my friends and my family. I am sharing something. I'm sharing solutions to them if they have health issues. I'm sharing beauty tips to them. I'm giving them really nice, beautiful hair, and I'm helping the whole family use non-toxic, non-harmful ingredients and seeing the value of where their money is going. Be a smart consumer. And the only way you can do that is you yourself trying every single product and being the loyal consumer of Atomy first. So everywhere I go, I share Atomy. Doesn't matter. I go to my mom's house in the beginning. I talk Atomy every single day I am there in the kitchen after dinner. And she gets so mad. She would say, "Why do you always talk about Atomy?" And then she walks away. She doesn't want to hear about it. And then I told her, I said, if you make money, then don't use the credit card. And you know what? She has auto income. She is my star master. So the whole family can be successful. My mom, who was against Atomy and thought I was brainwashed, now is so grateful and thankful that we've got Atomy in our life. She's so thankful with all the unknown that's happening right now in our world. My mom is now thanking me for all the things and the hard work and not giving up, because I care enough about my loved ones and for her and every single person that supports. So first, to become a sales master is to build your consumers. Be your own testimony and share wherever you go. You never know. And to become a diamond master is for us to grow together. It is for those who have the same goal, same vision, for us to duplicate success and multiply our income, our financial success. And this way, we have to build a community, and we have to build a place where people can feel safe. And there, we are like a family now. That's why I always say Atomy, we're an Atomy family, no different from our immediate family. Sometimes your Atomy family, they love you more. So build your team and grow together and start helping each other regardless, because our system is infinite lineage. So it doesn't matter as long as we don't quit, our partners can grow together with us. So Atomy's success, I know, is inevitable. We all have such confidence in this success because we see in all the Korean, so many people that started before you. Like myself, I started before you. You can have all these examples. If you feel tired and depleted and doubting your success, just go watch the videos of successful people. They will inspire you again and motivate you again, because Atomy is a win-win-win situation. It's a win-win-win partnership. No matter how you look at Atomy, nobody lose in Atomy. So we partners with the best uh, company, the manufacturer. These manufacturers, we have the best of its category in our shopping mall. So chairman, he goes and creates a team who does all the due diligence to bring in the best product of that category on our website. That's why our concept is absolute quality at absolute price. And that's all we need to know is what is unique about the product that we're using compared to the brands that we used before. That is the power of this company. We are all consumers. So the more partners we're getting, the more products we get to enjoy. And through the growth of the partners, the company, and yourself, success is not just for me. It is Atomy's platform. They only focus on success. So if you want to learn what success is, just learn through Atomy's system. And no matter what is going on, all your dreams are hidden behind your fears. This is the one thing I learned, because I have so much fear in the beginning when I started to do Atomy. I'm always afraid of how people look at me. Oh, does this person, oh, how am I going to speak to this person about? It has all these, I already played in my head the negative outcome before I even started talking. So all the dreams are behind your fears, because once you conquer that, it's going to give you other opportunities. That's why fear will always exist, that we must have the courage to face those fears and overcome them. They will always be there. And I did do a lecture. It is on YouTube if you want to check it out. It is a talk about how to handle rejection, because rejection is part of our success. So I just look at rejection. What does it mean to you? Is it negative or positive? So when you see rejection as a positive event, then you won't have a negative emotional reaction towards rejections. So like I say, I have no network experience, so I have to learn how to deal with all types of people in all walks of life. There are people who are very smart. They will challenge me. They will tell me, what do you know? How do you know you're going to be successful? What do you have to prove? So it doesn't matter who is there for who you're talking to. It is your mind and their own mind. But it is up to us to share the beauty of this company and the solution for humanity. So like I said before, it is the system we must learn. It is leveraging off one another's success. So I cannot share everything to you today, and you're not going to remember everything I'm sharing with you anyways, and all the speakers today. So the key is to consistently learn as you go. We have online seminars, offline seminars. I took a lot of advantage from learning from the leaders that are better than me, more successful than me. That is where I build my confidence with listening and watching their videos. So Atomy has given us a success system. These are all tools. How you use these tools will determine how you can create success for your team. So every tool we are given is there for us. So as I am growing in the company, I love the culture. So when I am sharing Atomy, I'm also sharing myself, like I am here with you today. Words are coming out. They are all Atomy words. That's what I learned for the last 9 years. But I'm also Rebecca. You know, you are who you are. I want to know you. I want to be friends with you, build relationship, and create a community and love one another and be there for one another. Atomy is letting us grow and connect again. So I connect to my friends. I connect to my cousins that I've never seen for years. Years. Once we have kids, nobody talks to anyone anymore. They have their life. But what happens is we meet again in Atomy. I meet my high school friends again through Atomy. So Atomy, we are committed. We have faith. We have vision. When we're sharing Atomy, don't forget to open your heart and share yourself as well. They need to know who you are too. And what values do you have? So here you can see, this is Go 100 that we're doing this year. This is, we went to Taiwan to do the run that they do every year in January. So we went there, and this is Dreamy Foundation. I don't know if you heard of Dreamy. Okay. That is where chairman does a lot of the donation. And this is how we serve for the Bible camp for the children in Cambodia. And here you can see these are the systems that we are utilizing, like the Go Sales Master Camp that we all got certified when it came out. Okay. So there's many, many tools for us to use. And for me, I have created my life in Atomy. So there's no difference between life and myself. Everything I'm doing, it has Atomy essence coming out of me. No matter where I go, what I do, the Atomy essence is already inside. And so when we want to become successful, this 8 steps of success is not unique to Atomy. It is just steps for you to follow to see how much closer you are to duplicating your partner's success. So if you don't have a goal, that's number 1. If you don't have a goal, how can you lead? Who will follow? Where are we going? If you're not committed, then it's very easy to just throw in the towel. If we don't have a list, then we don't have a target. And if you don't have a target, you will miss the aim. An invitation, no matter what, invitation is really for the benefit of the person you're inviting. To explain the business, I love it. When Eugene said, I am new, I'm like, what? How are you new? You explained it so well. It took me 3 months to even comprehend what our compensation plan can do for us. It took me 3 months. And he says it so easily and simplified it for everyone to learn from him. So can you imagine? So learn how to explain the business, because chairman didn't create the company for us to be consumers. That's why our platform is called Consumer Success. It is the system that he wants, that he incorporated, so we can build financial freedom while using daily necessity products. So that is why it is so important to explain the business. And then follow up can be very simple. It can just be, hi, how are you? How's everything going? How's your work? How's your kids? It can be so easy. It's not always about business, because Atomy is family. Care about your partners, and they will tell you, they will trust you. And everything is faster when there's trust. And then we do consultation, and that comes with your expertise. By knowing more, you're able to guide more. That's why the first year when I started Atomy, I said to myself, I have no upline. I have no one to guide me, no one to work with. I was the only person in Atomy Canada. I had to figure everything by myself. But because I have to figure everything by myself, Now, when people come with questions, I know how to do consultations with them. So your heartache and headache is really valuable once you experience those things. So don't say that those experiences are negative. They actually are very beneficial for your business. And last but not least is our duplication. So anything that we're doing, we only check ourselves so we become the proper mold. And that's all I want to do is I want to represent Atomy in the best of light. I want to give the company message, not Rebecca message, company message, because the company is a $2 billion company. Who am I? How much do I know? I'm not going to discredit the company just because I don't understand, right? I need to go and figure it out myself. So today I will touch on the 3 things that I find very important from the 8 steps of success. Hopefully you guys can take some of this and run with it. The first thing, Atomy, it promises financial freedom, but most importantly is balanced life. We don't need, not everybody needs to be filthy rich. I think we are just very happy to have no stress anymore about money. So what will that do if you're not stressed about money anymore? This is where the balanced life comes in. So you want to live well, you want to love, you want to learn, and you want to contribute. Your balanced life, it will feed your soul, it will feed your spirit, it will feed your community and yourself. So everyone who knows you, you will be of value to them because you're walking the walk of what balanced life looks like. So make sure when you set your goal, do not just create financial goals, but have many goals that inspires you, that moves you, that makes you cry, that you want to leave a legacy that is meaningful. So make sure your goals are well-rounded. And then we have the 3rd step, which is list up. So when Eugene mentioned that it's not you that has 300 people, it is everyone duplicating. But at the same time, when you put your list down, it is an opportunity for you to go to the list that you have, the people that you have. You can share with the next person your list as well. So if you have 50 people, these 50 people can possibly also be below you, the one that you just shared to. So it links up everyone's network if you're open to see the possibility of consumer success platform. So when you make your list, be genuine about it. Make your list so you can leverage off each other's list. And on the name of the list that you have, also write the solution that you think that they might want. Is it health? Is it money? Is it beauty? What is it? You can put that beside their name. So that gives you really the mindset of to serve in humility. Why am I calling you? Because I recognize that, you've been trying a lot of hair products, and I think this shampoo is going to be your solution. Put them first. Serve them first. If they decide to be your partner or not, that is up to them. So for me, Atomy don't need to be stressful. The only stress is the stress I give myself, not people rejecting me or not. The stress cannot come from other people's choices because they have the right to make whatever choice they want to make, and we bless it, and we are okay. That is Atomy. We do not use people for our success. We do not use people. So people are our means. They're not, they are our goal, right? And lastly is duplication. I find this the utmost important. It is so important to duplicate well. I duplicate from watching Chairman. I duplicate from watching all his videos and all his messages. I duplicate from seeing the world that I want for my children. I duplicate by loving my partners as much as I can. as no matter how people show up in my life, I know cherish the spirit is the utmost importance of this company. So I cannot just get angry. I don't get angry. And the reason why I don't get angry is because I respect every person's way of doing business. What kind of example am I going to be is the only thing I am responsible for. So if you think that your business is not going well, you are maybe needing to change your version. Nobody needs to change. Only I need to change. So through my journey, I used to be quite controlling because I used to do a lot of managing and working with the corporations. So you have to have a very authoric attitude. And I brought that into Atomy. And in a way, it was not good because who am I? I'm not their boss. I'm just someone who's having a goal that I'm hoping someone will have the same goal and we will work together. So we are all partners. I am nobody's boss. But when I started Atomy, I thought that I need to do everything for everyone and show them how to do things. And in a way, it exhausted people who don't have the same mindset, or I'm not allowing people to empower themselves as an individual. And when I realized that every person actually needs to be empowered from within to do their business, then I noticed it is auto. Auto means if I take a week to 3 weeks off, a month off, every day money will come in. That's what auto means. Okay, residual income. So it means you have to learn how to let go. You have to learn to step back. And that is the biggest lesson of my journey. And now I do Atomy. I am at peace instead of frustrated or trying to make someone do something and they don't want to do it. And I think it's good for them. So all these type of understanding, know that the company already give us the absolute compensation plan. The company already gave us the absolute products that we can use and share at the absolute price. And the company itself is a principle-centered company. It is trying to do everything for consumer success. But are you absolute? Am I absolute? Can I be the absolute me? And that's why the duplication, I emphasize that for you guys today. So when we are plugged into the system, we really become and embody, even though we have personal preferences, it is the system that is going to drive success for us. Because when you can't work anymore, if I'm going to pass my account to my daughter or my son, they don't have to work Atomy. They just have to buy one product a year so their account doesn't expire. And the money gets deposited into their bank account every single day, 6 days a week. Can you let go and help your partners in a way that they can sustain their success and you sustain your contribution to what you are doing in the company? So I want my kids to inherit this account. What am I doing? I am changing the heredity of the ancestral ways of how I was raised. So Atomy allow us not to just rewrite our lives, but I am here. I have changed my children's future because I made the decision to share Atomy. I made the decision to become a successful individual. And through that, my parents' lives have changed as well. My partner's lives have changed as well. So it takes someone who is committed to success, to growth, to make something, to make a difference to all the people that you have influence on. So the success system, the 8 steps to success, the culture of sharing, and your partners, the success of your partners, all this leads to your financial freedom. So plugging into the system like today, all of you guys, I hope to one day meet you all in person and not through a 2D screen. So maybe someday we will see each other in the future. So to end, life scenario is an absolute must. I wrote my life scenario in the very first week. You can find it in the website, because until I know my direction, all my efforts and all my actions are meaningless. Until I can see what it is that is important to me that I'm working towards, I'm just walking in circles. So make sure you renew your life scenario as often as you can until you really resonate and feel the future self that you are. And the future self is very, very important, because what it gives you self-reflection. You're going to see yourself, what you're doing, some bad habits, you can eliminate it, right? You're like, this is not going to work. So you can self-reflect, because you can see who you want to become in the future. And then you can be more self-aware, taking in the things that actually matters to you. Instead of watching YouTube for some other information and news, you might start watching YouTube to learn how to become a leader. So all the time that you spend in planting the seeds to become your future self brings you a lot more value in the moment of your day. So every day you can take the opportunity to be more self-aware through the goals that you set and through the life path that you've chosen. So until you can write your life scenario, dream vividly, it is very difficult in all your days and work. So for myself, my why is extremely important. Why am I doing Atomy? Why? Is it only because I want the financial freedom, or is there more to it than that? Am I wanting to leave a legacy? Is it my children? Is it my life in the future that I feel more secure, that I don't have to worry about when I can't work anymore and my retirement age? It's yes, 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 yes. It's yes. It solves all our issues. So Atomy has not come into my life by accident. I think I prayed for it and it became a blessing to me. But we have to be grateful for what we are given. And because Atomy is free, this training, nobody's paying for me to speak with all of you. Nobody's paying anyone to be here. And the staff of Atomy Europe, they've been so amazing, hardworking, just for your success. Don't take it for granted. So Atomy has given us selflessly, so we ourselves give also selflessly. So the reason why I never joined any network company before, because there was none like this one. So when you find one like this, that is so generous and so transparent and able to give your family hope. Atomy is not just rewriting network industry, it is also rewriting life for you and your future generation, and how we're going to live as humanity. It's a humanitarian company. So let's all be the light of the world. You will find this wall when you go to Korea. When you enter Dreamy School, Chairman Bill Dreamy School, this is the first thing that greets you. Isn't it beautiful? So let us all be the light of the world. Okay, thank you very much for your time. And I hope that I will get a chance to visit Europe one day. And thank you, Gary. Thank you, team, for inviting me here to spend this wonderful time with all of you.